Shabbat Shalom. Welcome back to Take Time for Torah. Over the next few weeks, instead of talking about and discussing the Torah portion of the week, we are going to do our preparation for Elul, the month before Rosh Hashanah. And in that preparation for Elul, we will spend some time reflecting upon ourselves and how we can complete our own tshuva, our own repentance for this year, and prepare ourselves sufficiently as we welcome in the new year, and of course Rosh Hashanah, and then ask and seek forgiveness from God on Yom Kippur. By the end of Yom Kippur, we pray and hope that we will be not only written into the book of life for a good year, but we will also be sealed. So wait just a moment as we hear the blast of the shofar, a daily occurrence during the month of Elul, to remind us to wake up and get prepared, for the new year is coming, and we have new opportunities. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome back to Take Time for Torah. This is the third week of our exploration of tshuva and preparing ourselves for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. I want to share with you one of my favorite interviews, which I saw many, many years ago, actually taped, was the final interview with Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel, who was an incredible philosopher and theologian who really shaped and helped to shape the conservative movement. In 1972, unbeknownst to him and to anyone else, he sat for an interview with Carl Stern of NBC. It was just 3 weeks before his passing. And Carl Stern asked Rabbi Heschel, "What message have you for the young people?" And Rabbi Heschel replied, and I'm going to quote this, "Let them remember that there is a meaning beyond absurdity. That let them be sure that every deed counts, and that every word has power, and that we all can do our share to redeem the world in spite of all the absurdities and all the frustrations and all the disappointments. And above all, let them remember to build a life as if it were a work of art." I remember these words from the interview and take to heart what Rabbi Heschel is teaching us. How is it that we can create our own share in this world, and how is it that we can put our efforts forth to redeem this world, to make this world a stronger, better place? Now remember, Rabbi Heschel was a great theologian and civil rights activist. And he felt that it was not just that we should sit and study, but that we should put our learning to use by going out into the streets and marching. He felt that it was important for us to create our lives as a piece of artwork. In other words, each stroke, each brush, each piece of sculpture had something unique and special, and that we should treat it as such. More so are our lives. How is it that each action that we take in our lives shapes us for the better? How is it that each incident we have molds us into someone a little bit different than we are yesterday? And I think that's what Rabbi Heschel is teaching us. If we treat our lives as if they were a piece of art to be designed, crafted and sculpted with loving compassion and care, then we will have a share in the redeeming of the world. So I invite you this week, make your life a piece of art. Sculpt it, brush it, have care and compassion for it, treat it as something that is completely special and unique, and endeavor to build your life as if it were that piece of art, and as if it had all the meaning in the world, and that you have the ability to redeem the world through your actions. You know, he recited that every word has power, and that we can do all we can to have a share in redeeming the world. And I think that's very true. What words and what actions will you use this week to continue the work of Tikkun Olam, of healing the world, so that we become better and stronger as a society? Shabbat Shalom.